Hi there, I'm Kelly Fox from astrology.tv with the July monthly forecast. And for more detail about what's in store for your zodiac sign for July, be sure to visit astrology.tv/horoscope/monthly. So the overview for July, the big news, and by the way, I'm just checking, I'm doing this from my ephemeris. And you could see I've used it so often, and I have many, at least a dozen. This is just the latest one that sits on my desk. So for July, the biggest news is that Jupiter, planet of luck and good fortune, will be turning retrograde in Aries. Now, that energy, it's Superman energy, but when it turns retrograde, we can be reckless and a bit too spontaneous. We're not thinking through things. And that's especially if you're a cardinal sign or have any planets in the cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn. So Jupiter will turn retrograde, let me see here, on the 28th of July. And it will remain retrograde in Aries through the end of October. And then it continues its retrograde motion into Pisces at the end of October through November. Then towards the end of November, it turns direct in Pisces, moves back into Aries in its forward motion. That is happening on December 20th, where it will start basically from scratch, December 20th in Aries, Jupiter in Aries, and it will be there until mid-May of 2023. So if you followed any of that, what that means is that, in May of 2022, Jupiter, planet of hope, optimism, luck, and good fortune, also excess and expansion, moved into Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, which is the brave, fearless warrior. So when Jupiter is in Aries, that's when I said it's Superman energy. And so, it was all systems go, 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 especially if you're a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. And then end of July, it turns retrograde. So things start to slow down. We're sort of like going down dead ends. We're not thinking through things properly. That will continue for a few months. But overall, the energy of July looks pretty good. With the past, back in April, May, we were in eclipse season. We had a Mercury retrograde. But things are starting to sort of level out. But that's really the big news of July, is Jupiter in Aries turning retrograde. We have a full moon in Capricorn on July 13th. And so what that means is something might come to a head around long-term planning or our professional life. There could be some financial decisions or situations at that time of the full moon. So what that means is that things come to a head, something's illuminated with that full moon in Capricorn. And so what that means is if you're an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is actually pretty good news when it comes to money and possessions and materialism. If you are a cardinal sign again, and that's Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, things might be coming to a head. There might be some friction or tension swirling around in the air at that time. We have a new moon in Leo, and that's July 28th. And I actually should see what else that's aspecting. But a new moon in Leo, July 28th. New moons are all about new beginnings. And when it's in Leo, it's about leadership. It's about our own sense of self, or our own ego does come about. And so this new moon is forming a quincunx to Pluto. So change and transformation might be challenging with this new moon in Leo. especially if you're a fixed sign, that's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. But anything around long-term change or something we want to move towards or away from to evolve on our path. There might be some karmic lessons and issues that we're dealing with at that time, especially if you are a Leo or even a Capricorn born towards the end of that sign. And, you know, really to this new moon, the new moon in Leo, what it's doing here is it's forming a very nice trine to Jupiter, which is just turning retrograde around the same time. So it really is about, if you are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag, it is about grabbing all opportunities, especially ones from the past or past situations being revived or reinvigorated. And also we have a wide square to Mars. There could be some frustration with the new moon. Again, if you're a fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, taking action, but sort of like diving in without a second thought, or the other extreme of being too slow and missing opportunities. And this is really for all of us. And as I said before, you know, for more detail about what's in store for your zodiac sign, you know, for July, be sure to visit astrology.tv/horoscope/monthly. Looking through to see the other influences here that are happening. Mercury will change signs twice, on the 5th into Cancer and then on the 19th into Leo. When Mercury is in Cancer and Leo, it's not happy in either of those signs. So July, you know, could prove to be a little bit challenging when it comes to communication, especially the first half of July, or actually I should say the middle of July, when Mercury will be opposite Pluto. So that will be very, be careful with your words. Words hold power mid-July because of Mercury opposite Pluto. And that's especially if you're a Cancer or a Capricorn, even Aries or Libra. And then when Mercury moves into Leo, July 19th, you know, it's very much about when it comes to the end of July, Mercury will be opposite Uranus. So unusual conversations or communications, if you're a fixed sign, and that's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, you know, take care with being a little bit too out there. You know, sometimes the tried and true approach might work best. And then on July 5th, the same day that Mercury moves into Cancer, Mars moves into Taurus. So Mars doesn't really like being hooked up with Taurus. Mars typically stays in a sign for about 6 weeks. Mars in Taurus is weak. It's a weak Mars. And so the focus with this energy throughout July will be materialism, material possessions, and really when it comes down to it, self-worth. And then we've got on the 18th, love planet Venus moves into Cancer. So this is really nice energy. So halfway through the month, Venus, planet of love and money, changes signs into Cancer. It's much happier here. You know, it's a very cuddly, nurturing, loving energy where those that we're closest to really get a lot of attention, our family members, our tribe, that sort of thing. So Venus in Cancer on the 19th. And then, of course, the sun moves into Leo on the 22nd. So it will be the birthday month for all Leos, and then through August. So there's a lot of, you know, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, there's a lot of radiance happening, you know, the sun's shining brightly, and Leos come out to play for sure. So that's really it for July. With just the major themes going on. I talked about the new moon and full moon. So the new moon for July is on the 13th at 21 degrees Capricorn, and it really is about professional life and materialism as well. And then on the 28th, we've got a new moon in Leo, and so that's about identity and about the self, and it's also about strength and leadership. And, you know, we might be called upon at that time, especially with the Jupiter turning retrograde at the end of July, to really step up and lead, no matter what sign you might be. Okay, that's it from me. I'm Kelly Fox from astrology.tv, and for more detail for what's in store for your zodiac sign for July, be sure to visit astrology.tv/horoscope/monthly. Sign up for one of my free horoscope newsletters. That's astrology.tv/newsletters. And try a free personalized video report. That's video.astrology.tv.